Hello, everyone. My name is Evan Jacobs. Welcome to another edition of Boxing Time TV. Have we got a doozy of a fight here for you? This is a rematch that happened of a fight that happened back about a year ago between Robeisy Ramirez and Rafael Espinoza. And this is the rematch taking place on December 7th, literally a year after they had the first one. Rafael Espinoza is 30 years old. Ramirez is 30 years old. And actually, you know what? I'm going to double check that because that's what I believe. Yeah, they are both 30. And Rafael Espinoza is 6'1". Robeisy Ramirez is 5'6". They're both 126 pounds. 71 reach for Espinoza, 68 reach for Ramirez. 25 fights, 0 losses for Espinoza. 14 fights, 2 losses for Robeisy Ramirez. It's a 12-round fight, 3-minute rounds. 10-point must scoring system, no mandatory 8 count, 3 knockdown rule waived. Let's get right to it, folks. I think this is going to be a great rematch. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to seeing how this goes between these two guys. The first fight kind of started off. It looked like Ramirez was going to totally take it, and then all of a sudden he dropped Espinoza. Then Espinoza roared back, and I am just, I wanted to do this rematch. I didn't mean for it to take as long as it took to happen, but as we say in life, dems the breaks, and I'm just kind of dealing with that, and I'm glad that I was able to do this. And right now, Espinoza putting it on Ramirez, picking up right where they left off. He would love nothing more than to end this early, to shut down his guy. Yeah. And all right. And we have this. And yeah, right now, Espinoza seems to be controlling Ramirez. Um, Not sure if that's how people thought it was going to go. Um, I'll admit I'm a tad surprised. Um, kind of. Um, it's just one of those things. All right. All right, and right now, just like I thought, Ramirez taking it, although one judge having it even. So we'll see. All right. And right now, Robeisy Ramirez seems trying to be coming on a little bit. Rafael Espinoza kind of trying to stay at a distance. These are the kind of fights that we like, folks. This is sort of looking like a mini Pryor Arguello 1, and I'm hoping that we settle in here. We're going to, this is a fight I could see going the distance, but look at Ramirez going to the body, fighting back. He knows that he lost that first round, and he wants some get back. And once again, folks, you are watching Boxing Time TV. If you like what you're seeing, please like, comment, and follow. Please share these links with your family and friends. Please just let people know how you feel. I love doing this. The channel is growing, and we're going to be at 500 followers. And I've been doing this for a while, so I'm sure there's some people that are like, you only have 500 followers. But man, I'm happy to have any followers. And the thing that I will say about the followers of this channel, we don't tend to lose followers. We tend to gain them, and people like them, and they like what they're finding. And I think they realize, like, wow, this guy's consistent. He cares. I post a lot in the community page, weekly, multiple times. And look at that, as you're seeing, Ramirez won that round on one judge's scorecards, but two of it are giving it to Rafael Espinoza. So after 2 rounds, Espinoza ahead by 4 points. And if I'm Robeisy Ramirez, I go to the body and I try to come upstairs. He has a tall order in him tonight, because there's a saying in boxing: you win the championship and it makes you better. And Rafael Espinoza looks like a better fighter now, a more complete fighter. And that's exactly the look he wants to give Robeisy Ramirez. Such a decorated amateur coming out of that Cuban school. And he's kind of had a tough go in his career. If he can win this fight, oh wow, I mean, these guys are trading, folks. This is good stuff that we're seeing here. Bombs away. Oh, and now you have Espinoza going to the body. Telling you, man, these guys are fighting in a high-level way. And Robeisy Ramirez seems to be just a bit behind. And Rafael Espinoza seems to take time to get going, but he seems to be doing pretty well in this fight. Ramirez started fast last time. So here's the record of Espinoza. His last win was a victory over Brandon Leon Benitez. He had the loss to Espinoza. He beat Satoshi Samashu, Isaac Dogbe, Abraham Nova, Orlando Gonzalez. So yeah, I mean, a good record, and he's accomplished a lot for a guy with 14 fights and 9 KOs. And now you have. That was the thing, is a lot of people think that, we didn't know who Rafael Espinoza was. But the idea is, even if you don't know who someone is, that doesn't mean that they're not good. You just have not heard of them. Oh, so 2 of the judges giving it to Espinoza, 1 giving it to Ramirez. Guys, Ramirez down by 5. We're going into the 4th round, and I have a feeling we're going to see an explosion from one of these guys. And right now, Espinoza looking for all the world like he's starting to assert control. But that's the thing about these guys. They can turn it around in any second. And Robeisy Ramirez is always in it. And Robeisy Ramirez is, you don't want to count him out. He has power. He has hurt Espinoza. And Espinoza's hurt Ramirez. That's what makes this so intriguing. And Espinoza, going to the body. But that's the thing. Anytime each of these guys get hit, they hit the other guy back. And that makes a great fight. As I always say, when two guys are able to impose their styles on each other, that is when we get the best fights. Guys, hard punches are being landed here. All right. So one judge has it even. Another judge gives it to Rafael Espinoza. Guys, Espinoza up by 7 points going into the fifth round. Is Robeisy Ramirez going to wilt, or is he going to start to break down Espinoza? We'll have to see. All right, now they're saying that both guys are tired, but it seems like Espinoza really starting to assert control. All judges giving him that round as we move into the sixth round. Now he's up by 20 points over Robeisy Ramirez. Is Ramirez going to wilt a little bit? Is he going to explode? Looking like all the world, like Rafael Espinoza has in that phase of the fight where he's really kind of found himself and he's controlling the distance. He's landing the harder shots, and now you have Ramirez on his back foot, and But that's the thing. You never want to count Ramirez out. But if I'm Ramirez, to quote Teddy Atlas, gotta start putting some water in the basement, folks. We gotta figure out a way. Oh! And now Ramirez hurting her. I'm sorry, Espinoza hurting Ramirez, and Ramirez was a bit wobbled, but he seems to be coming back now. And these guys, that's one thing that Espinoza is really doing well is he's fighting at long range, and he's just a step ahead of Ramirez all night. This doesn't mean that Ramirez is out of it, but he is Espinoza's running the table on him. Oh, and then you have Ramirez landing. Espinoza hurting, pinning Ramirez into the ropes, folks. And here's the thing: is Ramirez going to wilt, and the next 6 rounds are going to be academic, or is Ramirez going to figure something out here? He's got Espinoza coming forward. Can he counter him with something? So far, Espinoza seems to be taking the shots well. Still saying that both fighters are tired. As we have 6 more rounds. Rafael Espinoza, guys, another round steadily in hand. Will this be the tale of 2 fights? As he takes all the rounds on the judges' scorecards, he is now up by 23 points. Oh, and body shots coming now. Rafael Espinoza, folks, is doing some good work in there, and Ramirez, God bless him, is trying, folks, showing the heart of a lion. Both these guys. This is just one of those fights that Espinoza is just a bit more ahead. All right, so 10-9 for Robeisy Ramirez, 10-9 for Rafael Espinoza. One judge giving it to Robeisy. So Robeisy gaining some ground in that round. Behind now. Wait, was I totally off on my count? It says he's only down by 12. Why did I say he was down by 20? So he's not down by that much. I mean, he's down. He's going to probably need a knockout to win. He may already need one. Or not a knockout, but some big rounds. But maybe he can put it together, folks. I'm saying I give him credit. He's standing there. He's going to the... Oh! And he just takes a left hand. Oh, wow. He is hurt. He is hurt. Oh, man. Rafael Espinoza hurts him just when it seems like Robeisy's having a moment. Wow. All right. So right now, Rafael Espinoza firing on all cylinders, folks. This is pretty darn cool. Pretty darn incredible. Wow, I totally misread. I need to learn how to count or something. Because Ramirez down by 12 points. I think I said he was down by like 20. Man. And once again, you are watching Boxing Time TV. If you like what you're seeing, please like, comment, and follow. Please share these links with your family and friends. Go to our community section. Always posting new stuff. In fact, I did a post today on the Misfits boxing show that's happening in Qatar. So they're saying that they're both tired. But I mean, if these guys are tired, man, you could have fooled me. One judge giving that to Rafael Espinoza, 10-8, 10-9. So now Espinoza up by 16 points as we go into the 9th round. We're going to be in the championship rounds after this. And it's, looking like Robeisy Ramirez probably going to need a knockout or some very, very big rounds. He's got 4 rounds to do it. These guys are standing in front of each other and they're letting the fists fly. This has been a high level fight. I really do think this has been a case of the title making Espinoza a better fighter. And Robeisy Ramirez fighting off the ropes, but he's just not doing enough. And Rafael Espinoza is letting his hands go. But once again, this is boxing. And Robeisy Ramirez is trying to set traps. The problem is, every time it seems like he may be setting a trap, Rafael Espinoza hurts him or does something to reassert control. We're in the final minute of the 9th round. Oh, wow. And look at this. Rafael Espinoza putting it on him to punctuate the round. And Ramirez fighting back. Espinoza staying out of range. Wow. Oh, and he hurts him again to the body. And look at this. Rafael Espinoza just being a little too economical with his punches. And maybe he is tired. And maybe he doesn't feel... Oh, but I'm saying he has him hurt. Oh, so just has him wobble. But the recovery powers of Robeisy Ramirez, I like him, and you gotta give him credit. And we're in the final seconds of this, the 9th round. What a fight this has been. All right, 10-8, 10-8, 10-8, all for Rafael Espinoza. I'm trying to think about what I want to do for my next and he wobbles him. Let's see. Oh, and he goes to the body. I'm telling you, Rafael Espinoza, man, tough guy, really fighting a smart fight. Robeisy Ramirez taking a lot of shots, taking a lot of punishments, not wilting so much as he just, so much is coming from Rafael Espinoza. And I'm considering doing, for the Thanksgiving fun fight, I'm considering doing Foreman, Lawrence Bacall. Just 10 rounds, big punching heavyweights. Let's see, who's got it. And yeah, we'll see. It might even be fun to do it with the 40-year-old or the 45-year-old George Foreman. But I think it'd be even funner to do it with the younger one. Oh, hard shots. Rafael Espinoza punctuating this. Oh, hard shots being landed, folks. Hard shots. Oh, and he wobbles Ramirez again, folks. Ramirez has some chin. He's taken direct hard shots this whole fight. And just when it seems, folks, just when it seems Ramirez kind of inches back, and Ramirez has been taking a pounding these last 2 rounds, and what is keeping him up? How is he able to do this? He's trying to go to the body. He's staying in front. He's trying to close the distance with Rafael Espinoza, and he's not able to. I'm telling you, folks, what a fight this is. You gotta love boxing. That's why I love this sport. All right, we have 2 rounds left. Espinoza, they're saying, is tired. They're saying Ramirez is very tired. 10-8, 10-9, 10-9, all for Rafael Espinoza. Folks, Robeisy Ramirez, now he's down by 26 points. He needs a knockout to win. I don't know that he's going to be able to do it. I'm not saying it's totally out of the woods. This is boxing. Anything can happen at any time. We've seen it happen. I've seen it happen in real life and in this game. That's why I love this game so much. Sierra Championship Boxing, the best boxing game, because there's no other boxing game that I've seen where a fighter can totally be losing and land one punch and change it all around. It just doesn't seem like they're really wired that way. But this game, it can happen. This game, it does happen. And so that's why I stay with it till the end. I program the fighters. I plug in my mic. I sit back. I commentate. Try to give you guys something just a little bit different on Boxing Time TV. It's some conjecture, but most of it is just, hey, let's talk about this fight. Wow. Oh, and Ramirez hurt now. I'm saying they would stop this in a normal fight. But, that's the one thing about this game is that unless he's hurt, they're not going to stop it. But, man, Robeisy Ramirez taking a pounding in this 11th round. This has just been a fairly dominant performance by Rafael Espinoza. Kind of like the Trump victory. And I did not vote for Trump, but I got to be honest. I mean, it looks like a landslide. You look at the map, it's all red basically. There's just sort of on the fringes, you see the blue. I'm not trying to get political. I'm just making a point that, for everything that Robeisy Ramirez has tried to do all night, Rafael Espinoza has just been one step ahead of him, and that has been the difference. But this is boxing. Anything can happen. This can change at any moment. All right, so now they're saying Ramirez has a cut on his nose, 10-8, all across the board for Rafael Espinoza. He is up by 32 points. Let's see in this final round, can Robeisy Ramirez do what he hasn't been able to do all night? Can Rafael Espinoza, is he going to play it safe, or is he going to go after him? Something tells me he's not going to play it safe. It's just kind of not in his nature. He knows that Robeisy Ramirez in their first fight was the house fighter. He knows that top rank, who is behind Robeisy Ramirez, would like to see Ramirez win. Just because that's been their guy. But they do have Espinoza too. So let's see if Rafael Espinoza can continue. He's controlling the distance. He's staying away from Robeisy Ramirez. Ramirez not letting his hands go. Time is clicking down. And, I think maybe he's hurt Espinoza a couple of times. But that, my friends, has been it. Oh. Oh, and he's just putting it on him right now is Rafael Ramirez. He is not playing it safe, folks. We are a minute out from this. He has Ramirez wobbled. He has Ramirez hurt. Ramirez staying on his feet. Gutsy guy. But just outgunned tonight by the bigger, stronger. Oh, and he wobbles him again. Ramirez not going down, folks. He went down in the 12th round of their first fight, but he's not going down here. And and this is just kind of what you expect. And the thing is, what I appreciate about this fight was, even though Ramirez never wilted. Like, he never wilted. He's always been in this, folks. Even though he's been getting his head handed to him for the better part of the last 3-4 rounds, he never wilted. Respect to both guys, but you got to give it to Rafael Espinoza. He put on a masterful clinic and really came in shape. Both guys in shape, but really just utilized his gifts, and did the things that he needed to do. All right. So we're coming up. We're gonna get the decision. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in to Boxing Time TV. If you like what we've seen, please like, comment, and follow. Please share these links with your family and friends. Let's get the particulars. And as we predicted, the winner, Rafael Espinoza. The winner by unanimous decision. The fight lasted 12 rounds. Espinoza was not knocked down. Ramirez was not knocked down and has a cut on his nose. So look at these final scores. 119-105, 119-105, 118-108. Well, like I said, please share these links with your family and friends. At Boxing Time TV, our motto is, why wait? Watch it now. Then watch the real thing when it airs and compare, and we'll see you next time. Thank you so much from Boxing Time TV.